We have 130 real finally. Maybe it's time to call it a night. It's been a long night. But not really by my own means. I kind of got a handout from the the White Pines lady. But money is money. And I'm sure Gart won't care where the origins come from as long as he gets his money. Is he even still here? It's 2 in the morning. I imagine he doesn't sleep at the calf. Oh yeah, it's super quiet now. Some people still hang out around the calf though. Do they live here? If not, then are you just allowed to... Is this area sort of public? If I didn't have a room, maybe I could just hang out around here as well, huh? Oh, that's closed now. I gotta talk to Garanzi tomorrow too.
Can I help you?
So, about the money I owe...
Yes, have you got it?
I have your money.
Well?
I hope you choke on it.
Great, perfect. I hope you enjoy your freezing cold room with the window you broke yourself.
You've really worn down his patience. Even paying him didn't help.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh, so I have to go worry about this 130... Wait. I paid my damages already. How much is 1 day of rent?
Starting tomorrow, please pay for each night in advance. 20 real per night. If you don't have the money, it's over for you. Got it? You've got nowhere else to stay.
Well, we made $15 on the first day, but 5 more shouldn't be a problem. If I can find the means to make $5 more. Because I looked around at a lot of places already.
I'll take a room here too.
What? Oh, okay.
Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
He looks at the lieutenant, avoiding your gaze. Fine. Fine. Goodbye. Well, after all that... Kim, maybe now you'd like to debrief at the balcony. So is this gonna be your room then? I mean, I guess so.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Do I have to go to sleep immediately? Because I also kind of wanted to take this time to look at the ledger too. If that thing was gonna take multiple hours, then maybe it's a good time that we're looking at it in the middle of the night. Especially since the clock doesn't seem to be moving anymore. Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Alright, let's go.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
I am somewhat surprised you are a smoker, Kim. I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Just one.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will, and unhealthy.
Yeah, I was just thinking, so you have the determination to just have one a day, but during the day, do you feel like you want more? And why do you do it then? Just to prove you can do it? Well, I wouldn't be surprised at all if Kim just had that level of willpower.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
It feels like there's a story behind why he picked up this habit, though. Well, I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes?
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while going over my notes.
You can't crave for more if you only have one. This does seem like self-inflicted suffering. Right then, the debrief.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. Our inspection could have been more thorough, as it always can, but we have some leads we can follow up on.
We had some meta clues that we did not find everything that we could have found on the body too. And we were supposed to find a fridge, which I didn't manage to find any. There's no fridge anywhere. Nobody wants to talk to me. All the shops are closed. Kuno has a fridge, but he won't tell me where it is.
In addition, we got that body down from the tree, and we performed the field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with. I still feel like we are missing something, and
Yeah.
there's still work to do at the crime scene too.
He's right. You could smell it. That something is missing, even under the overpowering odor of the corpse.
Hey, Inland Empire, didn't you say we'll check in on something about the corpse later?
Now, as for interviews, my list of people to talk to here in Martinez, I mean.
My forte. The initial interviews? Yes. Well, we talked to some people.
Including Evrard Claire, a daunting adversary, if there ever was one.
Joyce Messier is not any better.
He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
I'm a little intimidated by him, honestly. He has stuff on me.
Well, we will have to work through that. Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
I remembered it before that. The corpse, when we were having that conversation, was like, oh, your name is probably Harry. But it didn't feel like it set in until somebody else told it to me. And also, I don't know why it still says name unknown on my ledger. I gotta find my rank as well first. Ooh. I want a different name. One I haven't ruined already.
You can look into the process of changing your name after we finish this investigation.
Not taking my bait. What was me?
We tried to interview the Wild Pines rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
Walking takes slower, it takes a longer time, and we got a limited amount of those in a day.
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
I'm training for a long distance run. I want to raise money for charity. Does that sound believable?
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
What orange? What orange?
Thank you for the compliment. We could manage it even in wooden clogs. There are uncanny running reservoirs in this body. God knows why.
So what are our powers exactly? The RCM.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Oh. Hey, maybe that's gonna be another way to make money tomorrow, huh? 1,000? Why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
How much is 1,000? Staying one night at this hostel is 20. Paying for a bunch of damages is 130. I feel like 1,000 is not insignificant. Well, it depends on who you're asking, right? If you're asking Joyce, she'd probably be like, okay, sure. It's just the Cost of business. Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Yeah, I didn't get the impression people like this very much. Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
When power calls you, you come. But power itself is a fragile trick of perception.
Once they realize you're nothing, it's not gonna trick anyone. I see. And if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
I don't know how I feel about us being a volunteer force and then having this type of power, and then they just sort of warn you verbally, hey, don't do the thing, okay? Wait, so if I kill someone while on duty...
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
I don't get the impression you would cover for me. Not in a betrayal kind of way, just you just like to do it by the book. What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courant and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
And who makes all these rules? The coalition government?
Yes, the international community's mission in Ravachol, and the moral intern more broadly.
Moral intern.
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
Because this place is a little bit lawless, and after the war it's just been ravaged, and they don't really feel like establishing anything super permanent or official. They made this force. Okay. Yeah, the lady, I think wheelchair lady mentioned we are in a zone of control. Whatever the hell that means. Doesn't sound like Revachol has a lot of power over its own fate.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the citizens of Revachol.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
The moral intern? What is it?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
Moralist International. Okay. Moral intern made it sound like a junior moral. I really don't know. That's how bad it is in here.
Okay. There are a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
What humanist project? Dolores Day, Dolores. DeLoreans. What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
It sounds like a religious organization.
Something ominous. Something even a little feminine, but in a strict manner.
Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
Humanism.
For you, she is something painful, though it's hard to say why.
Because she has the same name as my ex-wife. Dolores is not a particularly common, but not uncommon name. What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
I mean, that sounds a lot like you already have a stance. It's just hopeless. We can't change things.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
You like the moral intern?
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad.
Is that their thing? A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky.
But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
And yet, as a part of the RCM, what have we done today? We have acted as thugs for the Union by standing on their bridge, by opening that door in the apartment. Because we tell ourselves that it's okay to do these things, as long as we get the results we want from it. Where's the line? Where's the line? I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
Not really. I mean, I've heard like 3 sentences about it so far. I would like to have an opinion, but I don't know if I know enough about it yet. I can just say I don't have an opinion. But I think it's always better to have some opinion. I don't know. You haven't actually told me too much about it. What do they believe in? Love, compassion, self-discipline. They run this government. Well, okay, just looking around here. Just look at what's in front of us. This place is a shithole. It is not being run particularly well. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Maybe we should make our own law?
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses. The red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over.
Say nothing. Just look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
No matter how bad or awful or unexpected the day gets, at the end of the day, he's got that little cigarette that kind of anchors him.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in land, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks.
And in Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I feel like I think both of these things. Can one person, two people really change anything? Well, I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here. At least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Oh. So are you gonna be in the room next to me? Are you in that room right there? See you in the morning. See you, Kim. Bye. Oh! I was waiting for him to open that door. Would have followed him in. Can we turn off this radio? It's been playing the whole damn day. Whew. Well, it's been a long day. It's been a very, very long day.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
I paid for the damages. Is Gart gonna get someone to fix this window for me eventually? Eventually? What, tonight? Look out.
You see some lights shimmering outside, but it's difficult to make out the outlines of the buildings below. Dark phantoms with many tiny eyes, chaotically arranged and not looking at you.
Good. Don't look at me. I don't want to be perceived. Oh yeah, what about the window? You can look at the mirror. You can look at our face. This feels like it should go into Kim's room. Huh. The jam mystery. Yes. Oh, we've got a long day tomorrow as well. I guess the only thing I have to worry about is the stuff with the clock on it, because that's time-based. What about the fridge? What about the dang fridge? Find money for rent and pay guard. Oh god. Or it'll be locked after 10 p.m. As long as you don't have a free place to stay, you have to do this every night. Oh my god. Even if I make it tomorrow, what about the day after? What about the day after that? Joyce is rich and willing to answer her questions. I am sitting on 2 points. I could open up another point so that we could do a thought or something. Don't know if it's gonna be good though. Is it always good to have a thought? Yeah, I don't know. This one seems good with the XP, just to make it so that we level up faster and more. All endurance white checks unlocked. That was a one-time thing. Or should I just put a point into something? Maybe I'll think about this tomorrow. Well, I mean, before we go to sleep, though. Maybe now is a good time to review that damaged ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from
Read
the
a case
board.
file.
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want?
The Next World mural.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne. The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class." People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case.
How is this a police matter? You just get someone to wash it off if you want, if it bothers you that much. It's like some Banksy thing.
The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the Next World mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Wait, do I ever find out who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design. The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3.
My partner JV. I can't remember his last name. That was one of the guys on the phone when we were calling the precinct, right? Jean something.
The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villa Lobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between 2 options.
Remove the mural, it's wrong, or keep the mural, it's right. Huh, feels like that's saying something already. We're not allowed to keep it if we think it's wrong. True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class. On a failed real estate tower. It's fine, isn't it? Let's keep it.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority. And that love truly is possible in the next world for new people. And it is too late for us.
All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class.
In any case, it appears to have been a rare case of civil activity in the quarter. And agreement as well. What do you want to tackle next?
The unsolvable case.
AKA Leslie and Burke. AKA the public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk is a cursed case. It has been passed from unsuspecting officer to unsuspecting officer for 10 years. On January 29, the unsolvable case made its way to you. Why you accepted it, it is unclear. Every officer, and indeed most civilians in Jamrock, know it's unsolvable. You were so drunk you didn't remember what it was when you signed on. That, or you were high. Leslie will always take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the nature of a man, and you can't lock them away because public indecency and small-scale property damage are not punishable by incarceration. The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bypassers and for Burke to stop dismantling signage and rear-view mirrors would be for them to stop drinking alcohol, which, in their 40s or 50s, it's hard to tell because of their distorted features, is a medical improbability on par with you ceasing to produce the expression.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would be intimately familiar with. Couldn't we just keep them off the streets?
You would think that, but you're wrong. Where's the fun in exposing your genitals or breaking stuff in your own home? No, Leslie and Burke are on the corner of Main Street and Perdition, because that's where the action is. Threatening, fines, dragging them to the station, locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy, even trying to get the local gang of Zemyaki to take them out. The Zemyaki gave them ethanol so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder. You tried it all.
Zemyakis.
And still the complaints wouldn't stop, as they hadn't stopped for 10 years.
There's nothing that says if they keep doing it, then there will be an escalation of actions against them.
It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are, on the corner of Perdition. And what is Leslie doing?
Wait, which one was Leslie? Leslie and Burke? Leslie was the one flashing people. Public indecency.
Good, you're learning. If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it. That and Burke breaking things, and the fact that they're both drunk. But then again, so are you. The case becomes considerably less comic one day when Burke takes a swing at your ledger.
Oh.
He must have it confused with the property he likes to damage. But the joke's on him. You're drunk out of your mind on potent Pilsner. You slam the hardened plastic board in his face. Then you proceed to beat him unconscious with it.
Is that why my ledger is damaged?
In the process, the ledger sustains damage. The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who, at this point, is tending to Burke.
We have opened the ledger already, the hidden compartment, so we know there's some ex-wife trauma things in there. And it sounds like at this point, it has already happened. But I was still a functional officer going around solving cases. So this ex-wife stuff happened a long time ago. And all this time, I just never moved forward. But the way we opened it was just by force. In the moment, though, it felt like he never could open it and see the postcard and whatever's inside again.
He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You've smashed it open on poor Burko's kneecaps. The good news is, Burke can't walk anymore.
Oh dear.
Can't get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke. Who knows? But both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case is solved.
That's kind of messed up, honestly, but from the police station's perspective, it's solved.
Which is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end. Do you want to read another one?
Yeah, this militia is not... Yeah. The square bullet hole murders.
It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape.
But?
That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead.
What the heck? A sequence killer?
Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next? Don't worry. One day.
Oh, so we never solved this one yet. We just started the file, but... Square bullet holes. Maybe it's not a bullet. Have we found the bullet? Oh, that's not the case we're solving today, though. The couch in an unexpected location.
Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway. You know, at an unexpected location. They were young, and they thought they looked cool on it.
We apparently already have an opinion on this because we're calling them assholes. They actually looked like assholes.
Insufferable dicks. Young people are the worst. So anyway, you got a complaint about the damn sofa, or couch, or whatever it is.
I don't know the difference.
They were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it to where they also took photos of themselves on it, and smoked cigarettes, and drank coffee because they felt it's intellectual. Cigarette butts, coffee cups, stupid couch. You had to clean it all up, and you did. So congratulations to you. Case solved.
And that's part of my responsibility as well? Did I ever catch those guys?
No, you didn't have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called a real goddamn job. You don't have time to be chasing down the couch assholes. You have a real job to do. What next?
It's somebody had to do it. It just happened to be me. Murder at the hookah parlor.
Murder. Tum-tum-tum at the hookah parlor was a case originally assigned to an officer called Joseph Mills, who is now dead.
Oh.
Of circumstances completely unconnected to murder at the hookah parlor.
Wait, how?
Beaten to death by a throng of Villalobos gang members when him and his partner J.M., only initials mentioned, answered a call one night. It's a sad story, and it isn't really represented in your case files. Stop stalling and get to the murder at the hookah parlor.
Pretty violent in Jamrock then, huh? This is all in Jamrock, right? Right. On with the murder.
Joseph Mills was on this case that he just couldn't solve. Was doing it solo. Said it was a real nutcracker, a real brain twister. Was on it for, like, a month. The captain got impatient. Shit or get off the pot, Mills. Mills didn't get off the pot. Not yet. He kept at it for a couple of weeks more, racking his brains, running with every theory, as outlandish as they seemed. Still couldn't solve the murder at the hookah parlor. Tough case, he said. Toughest he's ever had.
Wait, was Joseph Mills a good cop?
No, he was awful. Awful sense of humor, too. The worst jokes you've ever heard. Really rapey. Still, he'd been on it for months now. Said it was the final case. Said it was uncrackable. That murderer vanished into thin air. That goddamn hookah parlor was all he talked about.
Was he just lazy and didn't work on the case?
Okay, so the case is handed to you because Mills isn't getting anywhere, and you look into it. Here's the setup. A young man is found dead in a hookah parlor. You know, those places where you go and smoke bubblegum-flavored vapor all day.
Can you get high off it?
No, it's soot and water vapor. It doesn't do anything.
Well, that's really stupid.
Yeah, so anyway, young man in his 20s found with his skull busted open, right on the floor of the hookah parlor, in the middle of the day. No one else is in there, only client that day. In perfect health, too. Some kind of movie producer. No one enters, no one exits. He's just sucking on his watermelon hookah all morning, all noon, like he usually does. He's a regular. No calls, nothing, just sucking on the hookah until 15:45. Then bam, he's dead on the floor with his skull busted open, blood everywhere. What happened? How can it be?
We even have a precise time.
Mills has no idea. Invisible assassin. Movie deal gone sour. Girl at the counter did it. Nothing fits. Eerie. Man just dropped dead. So you go to the parlor. You see cushions around the table. Tables low, heavy, really sharp edge.
He sucked hookah, stood up, passed out, hit his head on the table and died?
See? You can't even read the thing without solving it. Yeah, it was that. Turns out hookah does do something. It turns off your brain's oxygen supply, and you don't notice it until you get up to go to the bathroom.
I'm not that bad of a cop then. I'm better than this guy. This guy wasn't doing anything. And what was he doing there for 6 hours?
Smoking hookah. Didn't you hear? I don't know. Trying to come up with a movie script, maybe. Anyway, that was Murder at the Hookah Parlor. Joseph Mills wasn't a good detective, and about 30 minutes has passed, piecing it together. Next.
Well, I believe that's it then. Maybe we saved ourselves some hours because it's still been 2 a.m. all this time.
Not much has changed in...
Okay. A little bit of light reading before going to sleep. Something like that, right? Trying to get my brain back in order. Let's look at this again.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Electrochemistry. I probably could do that because I have some... Hold on. Electrochemistry. I thought I had an item for electrochemistry somewhere. No? I mean, I guess not. But I could put a point into it if I don't think it's already annoying enough. No, I'm already wearing... Oh no, the pants are. Horrific necktie. Yes, the gloves. So this is already as high as it could be for now, unless if I put another point in, which I could, but this guy... No, electrochemistry is this one. 6. I don't know about getting this one that high though. It's already been really, really noisy.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face.
No, I can't try it, because I've tried it already.
Expression.
In that case, hold on. If it's for interfacing, then I'm gonna put on the yellow gloves. Anything else for interfacing? Nope.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Use your chain cutters to fix the faucet. Stop steam from fogging up the mirror. Is that a good idea?
The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place. Well, you know one thing for sure. You've probably never been a plumber.
And there goes that. Let's try the electrochemistry one then. I feel like there are better things I could be putting points into though. Even just one in encyclopedia. You know what? Maybe I will try encyclopedia. Oh, I have 3 points now because I got another one while reading the case files. It's still... No... Wait, is this locked? It's not locked, right? But it's extremely low. Dig deep into your... Oh, I probably have to go out first and then come back in.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. This is an encyclopedia check, weirdly enough.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
I'm just gonna check my little thingy here. There are multiple things I should be working on. Maybe this expression is something we'll just have on us for a while. Joyce had a esprit de corps check somewhere. Yeah, I'll save the next... Well, I have 2 points already. What if I... unlock another spot? Is there a limit on the amount of skill points I have? I guess so, right? I can't do everything forever. I'll do this Jamais Vu one. No research bonus, but no debuffs. And... maybe it's time to call it a night. After all of that.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
We'll crawl in. Finally.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then, sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
General sleeplessness because of stress, trauma. Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
What about the blanket?
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing.
Unfortunately.
Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
Roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
I think it's still good that we're trying to solve it. We are trying our best to be a good cop and, don't think about your trauma or whatever. Just try to live in the moment as much as we can. But it's not good that it's affecting our sleep. No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Oh. Whoa, what's with the black liquid and the... Whoa. They won't let me walk into the fog. It's like oil, but I get the impression it's not. Oh my gosh, there are disco lights. The things we... Oh my god! Okay! That's fantastic. It's a disco ball.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me. Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me what this is! I'm not answering before you tell me who you are!
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone.
What did I ask her? What did she hear on the phone? Some horrible news.
Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
You said... Who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
I was left kind of pushes the responsibility off to other people. As opposed to I left. But I do feel like, of what we've seen so far, we feel like we were left. I was left.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you.
I was already drinking back then. I thought it was, bad thing happens, equals leading me to start drinking. But I already was drinking.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I don't want to come back.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Islas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
There's a few words that have come up again and again, but I don't have a clear definition for what they are. Pale driver. Isola. Isola is some geographical thing.
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
There's no way that's true. I did something so bad that everybody on Earth feels like I failed them? Elysium is everything. I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed.
It's my ancient reptilian brain back again.
Stinky boy.
We're reverting back to our most basic state. I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
My mind is tired and broken.
Your mind is what now? I can't hear you. The rest is just a word dream. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
This is something I recently really got like a better look at. Sleeping? It's not just about getting the hours, the thoughts that plague you as you go to sleep. The stress that's in you. You carry it into your sleep state with you. So it's not just about flopping on the bed. If we're stressed in the daytime, then we'll continue to be stressed. God, there's another type?
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too, so soon already, A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork, barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
I didn't get any sleep, did I? Oh, my health. Oh, okay. Oh, sleeping regains health and morale a little bit. Yeah, we do carry stress into our sleep, but it's still better to sleep than not. God, that was awful, but we're in the beginning of another day.
Good going, buddy.
Is that how it's gonna be when I close my eyes?
Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's gonna be a good one. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What chick?
You don't know? You don't know? Some broad that messed you up. It'll come to you. It always does.
The X something. What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
I want to listen to Volition. Wait, what is speed?
Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day yesterday, despite your debilitating hangover. How else did you think you even got up from this floor?
What was I doing the day before? Where did I even get drugs here?
You got up from this floor because of a holy vow you made 16 years ago. With me. To wake up exactly 7:30 every morning until the day you die.
Did whatever happened happen 16 years ago? That's a long time. It's a long time.
Don't be silly. There was no vow. You were high on speed. That was the only reason you got up. You can't detect without it. It's that simple.
I think it's probably right that the speed gave me a boost when I was really tired and hungover. If I don't go looking for it right now, I'll probably be so dead and ineffective, but it'll get better in the long run. I'm trying to change my life around, right? That begins with having normal sleep patterns and all that. God, I slept for maybe 5.5 hours then. That's awful. I'm 50. I can't do this much longer. No, I can take this. I am not going to go look for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week? Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
I just woke up. Maybe if you were trying to convince me as I was gonna go to sleep, it'll work a little better, but that's a lie. I can do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
I think we will be really slow. Probably. Can I try again on a new
A
day?
mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
No.
In it, your
I do still have one more point. Maybe save it for something good. What's good? I don't even know. But at least my morale and health came back and all that. I wonder how much it heals. It healed 1 because I was missing 1. Maybe if I was missing more, it would heal more? You think Kim is outside? No? Do you think Kim is awake? Is that just permanently on me now? The ring of thoughts? I'd rather it not be. Let me see. Is that supposed to be on me permanently? It's gone. It's, when you do tab, it highlights the items, but when you highlight it with right-click, for some reason it also shows that ring. Kim? No? Oh, I don't need a flashlight anymore. It's morning. More empathy, less authority. Depends on who we talk to. Might not be a good thing. Suggestion, half light. Esprit de corps shivers. I was just getting used to this cloak too. Leave it like that for now.
The door is closed.
Feel like we have to talk to this woman again eventually, right? Did we not interview her yet? Wasn't that the case? I don't want to break down her door though. Revishal. Whoa! I thought that place was supposed to open after 4 or something. It's packed! Hello, Kim. Good morning.
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
What do you mean rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, there's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Oh, is that the people who were told to take a few days off because they caused some kind of trouble? Are these the men Gart told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said.
Wow, not me for once.
One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
Okay, cool. I thought we had to come back at, what was it, 4 p.m. or 7 p.m. or whatever, but they're right here. There are so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements?
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
Wow, that makes me feel important. Why do we need to talk to them?
Everything points to the Dockworkers Union. The belt used for hanging him, the circumstances in Martinez, my preliminary information. Which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them, and it won't be easy.
Well, let's roll.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first.
Would they take that into consideration?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Don't, Kim! I'm incompetent! Whatever you decide is fine by me. Not the other way around. Oh, good morning! Let's give her back her... Wait, I gotta check my items first. Do I have enough for 5 real without her thing? I got the handkerchief. I think we roughly have enough for 5 here, right? Here's 1. It's 250. It's around 250. Another 1. Roughly, if we sell the postcards and all. Maybe I'll keep it on me just in case.
Just a moment.
Oh.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
Hello, Lena, nice lady.
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up.
Howdy, Lena. What's kicking?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
A faint smile tells you she appreciates the effort, but at the moment her mind is on more serious matters.
The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Gary? Who's Gary? Is that your husband? Her identity is cryptozoologist's wife. We have not met the cryptozoologist in question yet. I've used the phone already. Do you want me to do something for you? Wait, what's wrong with the phone line?
The manager was vague about it.
Someone cut it.
Why would he be vague about phone problems? This is something to look into later. Ask God, maybe.
Why did you need to use the phone anyway?
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
Is Gary your helper? You three are going back to the same house?
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
Is he crypto hunting? Is that where he's gone off to?
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
Ooh.
But you have more important things to worry about.
No. You're the nicest woman to me. I will go to hell and back for you. What is this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the waterlock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
The waterlock, that was broken. Could this be it?
Oh. Wait, who's this scary person? Do you trust him?
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that. Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
The waterlock to the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there. Yay, we learned something last night that could help her.
Oh my. What happened to the waterlock?
Wouldn't you know? Oh, that's what the sign... Oh, okay, that's what's happening over there. Wouldn't you know? It's blocked by a big butter billboard. Fell right into the water.
Oh, sweetie. If it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, yes, I did something good.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Kim, don't take credit for this one. That was all me.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
I will.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
Okay.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the waterlock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I'll let him know you're here. When or if I get there.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Is your husband some kind of scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
So, what is cryptozoology?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
Hey, Kim! This lady's been nice. Why you gotta be like this?
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
Mythological beasts and urban legends. Cryptids, not cryptocurrency.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
You just did it again.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious.
Maybe if we find that rare insect, Kim will feel differently. But it's one thing to think something, it's another to directly just go say it to somebody. I don't know why Kim is being like this. He could have just been like, oh, that's very nice, ma'am. Bye. Maybe something in his past?
Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless. And frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
That being said, it's not like I think Kim doesn't have a point.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are her own.
Tell me more about Morel. Looks, character, your relationship.
Oh dear, I'm not sure where to begin.
How long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn.
Oh god.
Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
If 16 years ago is when we parted with our ex-wife, then this woman and her husband could be a foil to what could have been between us. But we didn't get that. How did the two of you meet?
Via dating agency, I'm ashamed to say. I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident. And he just divorced.
Oh, it's not shameful. It's super common these days, isn't it?
We hit it off and, well, here we are.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
Yeah, if she was already disabled before, I imagine that would make dating even harder. Well, what does your husband look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
It's always a challenge to describe the person you know best in the world.
Let's try again. If I were trying to meet him on the street, what would I look for?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame, and he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
I'm not too worried, because when I talk to him, I'm sure his name will show up in the thing right here. Well, I think I have all the information I need. Let's move on.
I hope I've been useful.
Well, tell me about this rare insect your husband is looking for.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
No, how rare, how fascinating.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
No, I want to hear about the insect.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but
Oh yeah. Here comes the interesting.
where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast. Hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us officers.
It looks like a reed. Okay.
I knew it. We're gonna be chasing made-up insects with cryptozoologists.
Just along the way of our investigations, okay? We're looking around anyway, Kim.
It's not made up, officer. I can assure you. It's simply elusive, so much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
What makes you think the phasmid is around here?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect. That looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
So a newspaper clipping is all the evidence you have?
Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insulindian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
Well, fair enough. That's good enough evidence for me. Maybe go interview the two teenagers or something. Is it dangerous?
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
Is it valuable then?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
Oh, it had a crypto in the name too. That's unfortunate. Does it have cool powers?
Yes, it can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden all these years. Centuries even.
Kim, this is like your car caps. It's the same thing. Okay, what's so special about this stick bug then?
Oh dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special.
It's okay, I believe you.
Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
I'm gonna skip past the pin for now. I will see if I need it tonight. I am hoping I don't. Do you want to tell me about some cool cryptids?
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Hey, Lena. I'd like to hear about some of the cryptids you've studied. Could you just tell me about a couple of them?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
First thing in the morning, learn about cryptids.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Okay, Kim, just one little cryptid, promise.
He nods and assumes a waiting posture. Cryptids, cryptids. Let's hear about all the interesting cryptids.
Shut up, you.
Ooh, tough choice there.
Are there any invisible cryptids?
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
Shush, Kim. She's gonna tell me about the invisible cryptid. What is it?
It's the Col de Mama d'Aqua. Its name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. The Col de Mama is very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
It sounded like a your mama joke at first. Listen. What does it sound like?
Like nothing, it's such a high-pitched sound that us humans can't hear it, nor can other animals.
Like a TV?
It could be ringing right outside your window and you wouldn't even know it. Could be anywhere. Everywhere, even.
Okay, this does sound like bullshit.
Fine, I'll bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Could it be here? Right now?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
What evidence is there of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 1920s, a group of Areopagite ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
Not eagerly.
The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies.
What?
Even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls.
This is not your equipment going haywire?
She transforms, when speaking about these strange animals, into a confident woman.
Wait, are you also a cryptozoologist then? Or are you just really into your husband's work?
They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Coldamamadaqua, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Wow.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Name them?
Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the Mamadaqua they followed individually.
Why is the Mama Dakwa so afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the fieldwork in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Extinction?
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mamadaqwas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
The glass shatters.
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing.
They cancel each other out.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Great regret washes over her. A winding cloth.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Coldamamadaqua population anywhere.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though, ma'am.
I'm glad you did, dear.
Kim, stop being such a hater. Interesting. What about...
What about what?
Am I allowed to learn about more? Won't Kim get mad? Kim said only one. And I don't want to hear about 5 cryptids in a row either. What's the most dangerous cryptid? This seems like it would have the biggest basis for evidence of existing, because if it's dangerous, it's killing somebody or something, right?
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
Okay. But we can come back later, right? Would it be dishonorable? Right, okay. We can move on for now.
He nods approvingly.
Maybe I'll ask her after you go to sleep or something. But she goes to sleep too. That's all for now, ma'am. Fine. Good morning, Gart.
Can I help you?
I can't pay the bill for tonight yet. Don't talk about it. It's fine. This thought thingy seems to be permanently stuck on my head now. Hey, the gardener is inside. Titus, you were told to keep a low profile. Yes, Titus and his friends. Garanzi? The tomatoes are so thinly sliced you can see through them. I came to ask about your borscht.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Hold on, I need a fridge. Hey, I need a fridge to store a corpse.
The man keeps shaking his head. His eyes seem sad. Then he starts swiping crumbs off the countertop.
He understands me fine, he just can't speak it.
I don't think he understands, officer. We need to find some other way to make ourselves clear.
Oh, okay, I thought he understood. His input usually in language learning, you understand much faster than you can output. Wait, what language is he speaking?
He's from Grad, a Koiko.
Koiko.
With the mention of the word koiko, the cook starts talking excessively, his hands up in the air again.
Was that a bad word?
He's happy for some reason.
No, we're just acknowledging him. I need to get the corpse into the fridge.
What are you doing?
Oh, no, I know, Kim, I know. Make stabbing motions at the meat at the cutting board.
The cook looks at you doing the charade and smiles.
Meat in the fridge.
The cook says something. It's quite animated, but you still don't understand.
Okay, no, not chopped meat. Big meat. Point at Kim.
Why am I the corpse? Doesn't matter. I don't think he understood us anyway. He wouldn't be smiling if he did.
I need to put a dead body in this fridge.
Oh, no. Body no fit fridge.
Wait, what?
Fridge more.
You speak fine. How do you know? Maybe it's a small body.
No. I know.
Well, he probably figured it's the body outside.
Listen to him. This is a man who clearly knows about bodies and fridges, and bodies fitting into fridges.
Okay, we have our answer. It won't fit. We need a bigger fridge.
I mean, we obviously have a solution already. We have one fridge here, we have one fridge in the frit. Just combine the fridges and make a big fridge. Make a big functional fridge that the body can fit in. What's so hard about that? Gosh. Did I not ask him about the door already? Do you know what's behind the door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Not many things are universal. Aside from stuff like that, huh? Little gestures. Oh, hey, what's in that borscht you're making there?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Wait, if he makes it here and the Union guys are literally next door, then what the hell is Leo doing? Leo is like, oh, I bring the borscht over to the Union people. And they're literally right here. Yes.
Borscht need more vodka?
Oh.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
And drunk?
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Yes. No, because if he serves it to the Union guys right next door, if he turns up the vodka now, maybe that could help us in our talks? Yes. Turn the vodka up.
He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle,
dear.
He stirs the brew.
Well, he's the cook. If it was a bad idea, then he wouldn't have done it. Goransi, could I have some of that brew?
He smiles and nods enthusiastically, and, chattering away in his language, ladles some brew into a small thermal cup.
Okay, sweet.
Then hands it to you.
That probably gives us some boost in stats, but lowers health and all that. Leo said you're friends with Mañana. Is that true?
The mention of mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again.
Does Mañana speak his language as well? They're from the same place?
They're friends.
Okay, well, I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. Let's see, we're checking things off the list. Tuesday! Oh my god, I have like 20 tasks from Monday. Substance use effects. Uses 4 +1 physique, -1 morale. If I need to be really strong suddenly. Okay, I got you. A thermal cup full of hot borscht spiked with high-proof moonshine. Yum. How do I eat it? How do I eat it? I don't want to, but how do I... I'll figure out when I need to. Do you equip it somewhere, or do you... I don't know, actually. Okay, I guess that's that for now.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
No. We already tried it before. I mean, this looks like a person could fit in if you scrunch them up. No. Did that guy wake up overnight? That freaking guy that was passed out on the counter? He's gone, dang it! It's bullcrap. I didn't get to talk to him at all. Hi, gardener lady. Babysitting imbeciles.
Let me handle this.
Oh.
Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
Oh! Oh, okay, you are from the Union. Liz. Wait, Elizabeth? Beaufort? Beaufort! Oh, okay, wow, okay. She's already immediately on guard. Okay, well, you lied to me. You're not a gardener.
That's right. I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does. That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest, if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
Oh, I wonder... I don't think they were in yesterday, right? Maybe could we catch them... Maybe it's better if we leave this part alone for now.
Could this be the Miss Beaufort that Easy Leo mentioned? The one Mr. Everard sent to law school?
Yeah. Are you, Lizzie? Elizabeth? Miss Beaufort?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy.
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes. In the way she stands. In her face. You caught her off guard. Push her some more.
Easy Leo told me about you. He likes to talk a lot.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question these men.
Is she dressed like that on purpose to catch me off guard? What in the world? She does not look like a legal counsel.
You set the pace and the topic of these conversations here. Establish that.
He said Mr. Everard sent you to law school?
I represent the union and these men here. Don't make this personal.
A very minor victory.
Maybe there was a better one there. Actually, could we go through it again?
I suggest...
Even though she has excellent... You caught her off guard.
You are not here to...
You set the pace and the topic of these conversations here. Establish that.
You said you were in debt to Mr. Clare.
I represent the union and these...
A very minor victory.
Well, why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Listen, You moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
I don't think that's what Kim had in mind when he joined the RCM.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
I mean, she's a lawyer. I want to be a little bit careful talking to her. I mean, she's acting like I know so much about the moral intern stuff, but not really. I don't agree with it much. Well, I said last night I didn't agree with it much. I didn't think they were doing a good job. But to her, we're still on the same side. We're not principled and strong, are we? I don't... I'm not good at telling lies. Oh, I like that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising? What are the Union's plans?
Look, a comedian. Do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
What are you gonna do to me?
What are we going to do to you?
Why did you say that? Did you forget you're a cop? Again?
I don't know, I said it because it was available to say.
The Union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
What's your role in all this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
We talked to her yesterday and she had a completely demeanor, but she must have seen that I would like to think she saw that we weren't that bad, because I felt like I remember being kind of frank with her and not too... I didn't push her hard. Or at all, really, and she gave me the gloves and all that I'm still wearing right now. Well, I should talk to Titus then. I'm not gonna talk to Titus right now. Let's leave him alone. Maybe I'll go back to Claire first. It's a bowl, there's spit in it, reeking of tobacco. Photos of men in overalls, toting guns and Union placards. You see hawthorn bushes outside. What?
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. The men are talking, but you swear you hear those black limbs tap on the window as the wind blows outside.
Mysterious door scene. It's not time yet. -12. Squint.
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside. You're not so sure about that. Somehow you just know there's something out there behind the glass.
We'll need a lot to undo a -12 check. Am I telling Kim? There's something out there.
Yeah, your mother.
Still try. Look out the window.
Nothing. Just black tangles like the hair of an old woman. Motionless. The wind in the yard doesn't reach the hawthorn, nor does the light come in from this window.
Which mysterious door is it talking about? Revert your gaze. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Okay, Kim. Why don't we... Is there a time limit? Well, time limit might be end of day. She doesn't like doing this either. She's like, this is what I studied law for? She's acting as a bodyguard for them. But she does feel indebted to Everard, who put her through school and all that, probably.
Was that? Could it be the Mama Dakwa? No, it's probably just your imagination ringing in your ear.
Is it? Is there a ringing?
There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear.
Listen closely first.
There it is again. You're about to rediscover a long-lost species.
Oh my god.
It must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it will come toward you. What are you doing? You're a police officer, not a pansy ornithologist. The only birds you should be looking for are healthy women of childbearing age.
Wait, Kim, do you hear a high-pitched noise?
No, I don't hear the Mama Dakwa, and neither do you.
He already knows what I'm thinking about.
Of course he doesn't. He's deaf.
Move your head toward the sound.
Oh no. The sound. It's moving away. Somewhere over there. Go after it. No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ringing anymore. Just the sound of the streets.
No, come back, please!
Keep your ears peeled, then. If the species really has migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it again.
That's not what they came to Martinez to find. That's just some random story. They told us. Wait, I can't see it. You heard it. The mysterious Mama Dakwa. You're certain you did? Well, maybe not quite certain, but let's say you're hopeful. Because it would make you very special. To be the only human being who can hear this invisible, incorporeal bird. This animate whisper. This particle of sound. You're gonna have to keep listening. Sharpen your ear. Why do I feel like that's not gonna give me any benefits if I buy into it? Takes a long time too. Okay. Oh, I really need to look around at everything again because... Oh yeah, see there's people everywhere and stuff now. But the very first thing I'm gonna do is maybe I'll go back to Everard Clare and just tell him, hey, I opened your stupid stinking door and see what happens. You guys still want to talk?
Right to work!
Yeah. Mañana definitely has something for us. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. Oh, that's Encyclopedia, maybe.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Hey, you're the man in boots at the gates. Kuno said you know about the armor.
The little boy had a good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me, pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
So it's a Union armor?
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock.
It sounds like Kuno.
Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
The probe into the armor. What did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
Oh, are you also drunk?
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort of technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Hold up, 4 pieces? Helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots? What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'm gonna find one piece of it. One is enough. Am I gonna find all of it? Nah, aim for the... What is it? Aim for the moon, so that even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Oh, I'm ambitious. I'm gonna find all of it. All the pieces.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay. Let's find all of it.
Well, we already have one piece with the boots.
And Mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
I don't know if it'll work, but okay. So Kuno used us to what? Scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
You're not scared that we'll actually take you in?
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way. Sweeter then.
He's a smart man. Thank you for the cooperation, sir.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
Is your first name Call? And then your last name is me, Mañana?
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
I said I would do it. I don't actually have to do it. Anyway, that weasel I visited. Turns out he has one hell of a colonial mug collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
Yeah, his mug collection certainly represented antiquated social values.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, friend.
If Everett thinks he's a piece of work, this guy is probably a piece of work. What do you know, back here again, just hanging out around the Union all the time. Anything change? What about the ledger stuff? Or your little transaction
cabinet
logs?
stands steady as ever. Hundreds of and the same materials. You already went through all of these.
Nah.
The drawer.
Do you want to call people again?
The payphone hangs mutely on the wall. There isn't much more to do here.
Okay. Early in the morning. I really want to check the other side of the place earlier in the morning, though. We still haven't come across this place yet. But this place, I think... Is it where Kim said the door was shut? Oh, I can't go down here. That's right. Yeah, that little thought circle is just stuck on me now. Oh, we can try looking at the container again. Rhetoric, was it? Rhetoric. -1. Never mind.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
+1 for been in the world for 2 days.
And, as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
He's suggesting that I haven't already lost my mind since the very beginning. There are worse things I could be doing. It's fine. Leave me alone. Hey, Leo.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Nothing new.
It's like that old saying goes.
Okay,
Wisdom
I'm off.
with
Sorry, Leo. Maybe next time. The stair made of pallets leading up. So his table. Oh, that is a little bit extravagant, I guess. It's double layered and all. Huh.
Mr. Dubois, every worker
Is a member of the board.
That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today?
Wait, he gave me that card. If someone catches that card on me, they're gonna think I'm with the Union. Now, don't talk about the drug trade. I opened the door. You asked me to. Can we discuss the murder now?
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
You didn't say I could do or not do that.
There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
Oh, it's a flag of old Revachol. What even is that? Like the royalists flag? Or I don't even know. That would go well with the racist stuff because this guy's probably thinking, well, back in my day or back in the day it was better. Not like all these immigrants and whatever coming in now. I did go inside. Weasel had the flag of old Revachol on his wall.
Exactly the kind of fascist memorabilia I was expecting. Weasel probably prays to it every night for the downfall of the Union. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
Do I want to tell him about the mugs? That's for me to know. He doesn't need to know more details about this case, does he? But maybe it would persuade him to give me more information. I highly doubt that. There was a collection of colonial mugs there, and I found a similar mug in the trash with the hangman's clothes.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best, helping people, with the power of politics.
Oh my god.
Yes, yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
But this weasel might have cleaned up after the killers.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this.
You tell me the information, I'll be the judge.
But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
Great technique. You'd make a great sergeant.
Would he? I'm not so sure about it.
I'm just saying that, Kim! This is supposed to be sarcasm, God!
Oh, you're too kind, Harry. Way too kind. I know I'm not a real police officer. You are.
That makes it worse.
That's all he's going to say on this subject.
You said the lynching and the strike are related. How?
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
What do you mean?
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
If that was a Wild Pines guy, I feel like that Scab Leader guy, if that guy was also hired by Wild Pines, he should know him then. Didn't that guy have tattoos? I didn't get to show pictures or anything.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramoritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
When we did the autopsy, that guy was a soldier, military man. This checks out. Hold on, you have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real.
So did someone get hurt on the union end? Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Wait, they moved the container? Am I really? No, Harry, they don't.
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be.
They
They
do?
lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
Really?
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
A little rapey? Where'd that detail coming from?
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Wait, the whole neighborhood is in on it?
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
Is that related to the Titus guy?
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
So these idealists killed our victim?
According to you?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
I'm sure that's what he said.
He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
He's okay with it happening as long as he's ratting them out now.
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
Yeah, that would have been nice if you told me beforehand.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
That's how powerful they are. You mentioned the lawyer girl?
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
And she's probably not as corrupt as Everard. But she is indebted to him with the law degree and all. How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do.
I believe it.
Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
I believe it, because we already saw the leader was a little bit suspicious and really buff for some reason.
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here. Strange.
Why? Because then he'll be able to use that in some way later. Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men. All 7 of them.
7?
Exemplary union members. Always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members.
If it went down to a fight, we're not going to be able to beat them. They have 7. And we're Middle-aged.
Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
I met them already, unfortunately.
You know what, Harry? I got a feeling they're gonna show up in full force tomorrow.
Today.
The lieutenant marks something in his notebook.
They expected me to hear about this on the first day, I guess. Ooh, in the future, I could use your backing. Can you ask the Hardy Boys to cooperate?
But of course! It's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
Maybe a good idea that we went to Everard first.
When you meet this Titus, tell him about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Does he know I need 5 real? Exactly 5 real? For today? Wait, why are you giving it to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it.
I do agree with not taking it, but then I just took 130 real from Joyce. And so what's really the difference here? I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with the Hardy Boys.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information.
Blah,
Was
blah.
there anything else?
Good talk. Let's conclude for now.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Yet?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left, so you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is, company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
Kim, what do you think of this?
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But he thinks it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
You didn't give me anything useful, you're probably not gonna give me anything useful, but I still need you for the gun. What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
Really?
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Are you building it on top of where they are right now? Yes, because you're probably trying to... The location for this youth center is exactly where these people are. You need to get the signatures for them to sell their houses to you. Where is this place exactly?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit.
What'll happen to the current occupants?
They are just going to have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Okay, so their houses are not being taken, but it's being built right next to them. This youth center where they're getting kids off drugs and stuff. Well, I'll see. I'll accept it for now. This sounds really dodgy, though. Fine. If I happen to be there, I can ask them.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here.
I don't know. We're doing more and more things for him.
You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist.
I did it, Everard. I made the borscht even shadier.
What?
The brew! The shady brew!
Oh, how could I forget your little side project? Well done, Harry. Well done. Don't even tell me what it was. But good job. I love it when workers take the initiative like this.
He has no idea what I'm talking about.
So do I. That's one tasty brew. You should drink some right now, if you can.
I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along.
Oh, you haven't met her yet.
One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
It's more that you haven't let her meet you yet, right? She's been here a while, you're always here. Just pals?
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I helped you get the body down. And I'm helping you find your gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
Ah.
Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
Yes, what happened to the previous leader? And the previous negotiator? Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
You made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a fucking midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this?
It probably benefits Everard for the strike to continue for longer. The longer it goes on for, the more power he'll have. I don't think he actually wants to resolve anything.
Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
And I'm sure you had nothing to do with it. I told Joyce I met you.
It's perfectly okay. Even if you've told her everything we've talked about, it's absolutely fine.
Are you sure? Find it a little odd.
I'm just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions, and I want you to have positive emotions when you think of me.
This guy has eyes all over the city anyway. Whatever I talked about with her, he probably already knows.
Okay then. Positive emotions it is. You like positive emotions.
He won't tell me anything that he doesn't want that woman knowing, probably. Okay, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
He either hasn't told me anything he wouldn't mind me telling Joyce, or he is looking for me to transmit some message to her.
I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun.
No!
Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
No, not the part about the gun. I'm not talking to him about the drugs. I'm gonna go now. We might talk again later. I'm not sure if that went well or not. That was kind of... yeah.